Alright, so this is some practice for literal equations, which are the equations that we did earlier. Alright, remember we are trying to solve for a variable. So some of the equations only have variables, some of them have numbers, but we're solving for variables. So I want to solve this one for x. Remember, when you see for a variable for x, it means solve for x. We want to get x by itself. So we're going to draw our river. And per usual, we are going to move what is next to the variable that we want to solve for, which is x. And we're going to do the inverse operation. So x minus k equals u, so I want to move k, and k is negative, so I am going to add k to both sides. That cancels out, and I bring down my x equal, and then I have u plus k. And this would be my final answer. I cannot combine u and k together because they are not like terms, and the point of this is to just move the variables around like a formula. Alright, so let's take a look at this example. G equal C A. And we're going to solve for A, meaning we're going to get A by itself. Alright, so I'm going to draw my river. And I see that C and A are being multiplied, so I am going to have to divide by C on both sides to get A by itself. And now I have G over C equals A, which is A equal G over C, and we cannot combine these terms because they are not like terms, and that will be the final answer for that. Let's turn this up a notch a little bit. What if we had negative 3x plus 2c equal negative 3, and I want to solve for x. I want to solve this for x. So I'm going to first draw my river, and now I need to identify what is furthest away from x. So negative 3 is closer to x because they're multiplying with each other, but 2c is the furthest away. Because we are solving for a variable, I have to take 2c as one entity. I cannot separate them, so it is a positive 2c, so I'm going to subtract 2c from both sides and bring down my negative 3x equal. Now this reads negative 3 minus 2c, so I'm going to rewrite it just how I see it here. Alright, and then I am going to further try to get x by itself, and what I have to do to make that happen is I am going to have to divide both sides by a negative 3. Alright, now at this point it is my job to simplify what I can simplify. Alright, so negative 3 divided by negative 3, two negatives is going to become a positive. So we have two negatives here, so this would literally be 3 plus 2c over 3, or x equal 2c over 3 plus 1. And how did I get that? Is because 3 divided by 3 is 1, and then 2c over 3, we cannot simplify that. We have to leave it just like that. Alright, one more. And then, yeah, just one more. Alright, so we have A minus C equal D minus R. And I'm going to solve for A. I want to get A by itself. So, in order to get A by itself, I have to move what is next to A, which is a negative C. So now I have to plus C on both sides. That brings down my A. A is now by itself. I have D minus R plus C. And that is the final answer. Alright, I hope this helped. Y'all have a good night.